welcome to Focus. This is a program we have been conducting every week, almost twice in a week, of various issues. And today we are going to talk on business correspondence, which is a new subject for many, but may not be for other sections. Anyway, with us, we have Mr. Dharendra Tripathi, who is an expert on the subject, as well as he is also MD and CEO of BCRC, Business Correspondence Resource Council. Is a new organization which has been monitoring the BCs, business correspondence, and CSPs, customer service points agents. Let's talk with Mr. Dharendra Tripathi. I welcome him first. He is with me. Dr. Dharendra Tripathi, you are welcome to program. Please tell us please outline about the business correspondence, how it was started, what is the purpose, and how this RBI initiated for this for the purpose of this.
Thank you, Focus, for organizing such program for education of all the viewers and other those working in this field, especially in these financial inclusion areas. As you mentioned already, the business correspondent, they are one of the major stakeholder in reaching to the poor people or rural people in the country. In 2006, Reserve Bank of India come out with a policy for boarding of business correspondent, onboarding of business correspondent by the commercial banks in India. From 2006 till now, lot of development happened in this sector, and especially the business correspondent. They are providing services, financial services, to the people all over, people who are having low income, people in the rural areas, poor people, farming community all over India. If you'll see, as per the Reserve Bank side, the total there are around 5,40,000 financial points in India. Business correspondent, these points, they are organized, they are arranged by the banks, they are authorized by the bank, they are as agents. They are operating all over India where there is no bank branches. People do not have any for services, they do not find any bank branches. So to secure the unsecured people, to cover the uncovered areas, to reach the this business correspondent are organizing different type of products. They are working in different areas. If you see northeastern states, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal, even Andaman Nicobar, or even the desert place of Rajasthan, other Barmer, Jaisalmer, everywhere, even Naxalite areas or the hill areas, everywhere they are working. They are as authorized agents of banks. They are operating all the financial product, even non-financial activities they are providing in the rural India. If you'll see, during last 10-15 years, lot of development happened. But schemes of Government of India, PMJDY, it drew traction in 2014. By unveiling of these schemes, especially PMJDY, Jandhan, and Atal Pension Yojana, they have already onboarded through the business correspondent in India. And last year, if you'll see the figure, happened through the business correspondent in India, amounting to around 8,70,000 crore. The number, it may be seem to be very astronomical, but this is the factory. There 5,40,000 points are there. But if you'll see during COVID time, around 2 lakh to 250,000 working. They are brick and mortar points. They are working. Some people, the matriculate or the +2, those are past 2. They are having those points. They are called as customer service point or bank mitras. In villages, in every area, wherever there is no connectivity, bank branches are not there with simple devices. This mobile they are operating. All the services what banks are provided to the public. They are providing from account opening, remittance, deposit, recurring deposit, fixed deposit, Aadhaar linkages, mobile linkages, money, or all the social security. They are doing that. Even in this business correspondent, 75,000 crores deposits already they have this sector, and they have opened around out of 42 crore, around 33 to 34 crore accounts have been opened by the business correspondent all over India. So if you see the development in rural sector, inclusion in the country, or uplifting the social status of the lowest in the pyramid, or the lowest income group people, or the rural people, most credit will go to the business correspondent in India. They are with very less commission, with a sustainability being a challenge. They are providing the services in the rural areas as a banks in India. Now the total development in India, mostly in the rural areas, through the business correspondent or their sub-agents like customer service. So the most credit will go certainly go to the business correspondent community in India. So they are doing a wonderful job even during this COVID time. Last 1.5 years, they are having tough times. Lot of their customers have become very sick. Their family member died. But with all the social measures or the disinfection measures government has notified, they have followed that social. What government giving credit to the ladies beneficiaries and other sector of people, they have they have reached to this community through providing the service, and the amount they are drawing through the customer service point. So when we talk the history of financial inclusion in India, certainly in the first page or in the preface, the business correspondent will be written in a very bold letter. This is the about overview of this channel.
Okay, what I would like to know that is this business correspondence, it was started led by RBI, or you want that it should have been much earlier? As a result, the financial inclusion and other facilities, services would have been much provided to society much earlier to the time.
Actually, this as I was telling, so it took track the RBI that issued the circular, they give the send the notification that formalizing the business correspondent. They are a group of touch point. They are working in different on places where in the banks from 50s or 60s or after independence also, banks are working in the rural areas. They are in cooperative sector. They are providing credit. They are providing small loans also, and they are also opening recurring deposit, small deposit also, that is there. But after this circular of RBI, this sector, this business correspondent model has been formalized.
Okay. Okay.
The services in rural areas, not like that. But after opening, because wherever people having difficulty reaching the bank branches, or where bank branches are 30 kilometer, 40 kilometer, even on hill side, it is going to reach a bank branches. It take 1 day for a poor person or a daily laborer or a farmer. So such that is why this 2006 this business correspondent model came, and they have started giving the services wherever you will find a people, even Arunachal Pradesh, wherever, even Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, even here also Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, everywhere, even Chhattisgarh and Orissa difficult district, Jharkhand, everywhere these people are working where there is no bank branches. So earlier also this service was provided, but it was got the momentum this financial inclusion areas got momentum after the circular of RBI, and it gets more impetus from 2014, especially in social security scheme, that PMJGBY, PMSBY, and APY, and the one account per family or one account per adult. So that concept came, and that is a lot of traction on, especially in this financial inclusion field in the country. So even digital space also, the digital banking, or the if you see the main pillar of digital banking in India are the business correspondent, in addition to the banks. So they are providing services in mobile, they are providing in laptop, in iPad, in small devices. So that is there. Even the use of RuPay card, or the biometric use of biometric fingers, the provide they are providing services to the rural community and the people who are uncovered under this banking channel.
Okay, but is there any private banks like ICICI, SDFC, Axis? They are also into this work. They are also
They're having different type of model that it is there about Yes Bank and this ICICI, this other SDFC. They are this model, but especially the public sector, the private bank, that is there, but their model is different. They are not come in a big way as compared to the public sector bank, because this is a very people say, or they look it upon a very unremunerated sector or a difficult situation to reach the people. So as per the mandate by Government of India, or the social obligation, or the social service to the community, so this public sector bank, they have come with a model, with a business correspondent model, to provide services in difficult areas, or the rural sector, villages, like that. So private banks are there, but the space is more crowded under or more activated under this business correspondent model.
Well, which one is the most attractive product you sell through this business correspondent? Which one having a huge?
Because their banks are different type. They are basics product. These are very basic product. Around 20 to 25 bank products are small recurring deposit. He can deposit 10 rupees per month or 50 rupees per month. So he can deposit in some banks maximum 10,000, or fixed deposit he can have in the business. But now, as you see, a lot of migrant workers, they are working all over India, in the factories, in the cities, as support staff, the drivers and other even city, nearby cities, wherever industrial belt are there. A lot of workers are working from Eastern India or other places. The remittance is one of the major product of all these communities. Working in Bombay, or I am working in a near Pune, Chakan in near Pune, and I am from Odisha, and I have to send money to our Bengal. I have to send my native place, so I can go to that customer service point and send the money. So especially this remittance is also one of the major product. People are using this point, sending money to their native place, to their family, or to their parents, or their relatives. So that is there. This is one of the product. But as I say, the basic product, that account opening, maintaining these accounts, recurring deposits, small fixed deposit amount, and these are also nowadays it is coming in a good number. That is there.
Okay.
And use of RuPay card also, people now using this RuPay card. It is just like a debit card. They are going to any point. They are using micro ATM also given in the business correspondent point, that is customer service point. They are provided. So that also they can use in those points also. So that is there. But remittance and other basic product, they are very as our population are using basic banking product, that is more common you will find in CSP.
Yeah, I'm talking about the urban areas, where that a huge construction works are going on. And you find in the, certain spot, it is more than 1,000 workers at a time they come. And
Yes.
why not you have a moving, mobility of your unit, mobile center? Do you have such as a work point, the workers, they can deposit the money or transfer the
Yes,
money?
yes. So very good point you have raised, Patra Sahab, but some banks, they are coming with that banking at the doorstep banking. It is called doorstep banking. Suppose a pensioner is there, he want to get his money 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. He cannot come to the point, or he cannot come to the bank branches. Such cases, some banks, with the help of Indian Banks Association, they have started the doorstep banking also. And as you say, and some banks also come out where there is in urban branches there is a lot of crowds, or the people are in the line to enter into the branch or have their services. So such type of cases also some banks, they have come out with that mean more point in urban center, or another thing also, that multiple point, if because this customer service point, it is a single man person. And but this is called banking outlet by the Reserve Bank of India. They have to work minimum 4 hours per day, minimum 4 hours, or maximum 20 hours, or 5 days in a week maximum. But still, these people, some of them, they are working 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. As you say, that is correct. But in taking that cue, some of the bank have started having more points, or a multiple point in a single customer service point, or the Bank Mitra point, having multiple terminal type. So they are coming that, but it has not come in a big way. But certainly, maybe due to COVID, this has a little this effect was subdued. But they are coming also. Digital, that doorstep banking also, it has come. And what you are telling, that urban points also, they are opening number of urban points near to the branches within 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer. Or somebody, customer goes to the bank for passbook printing or update their transaction. So at least if they will go to this customer service point, they can update that transaction instead of going to the branch at a cost. So that is there, that is happening, and already that the move also to that direction to cover such points wherever more number of customers are flooding to the branches, or the industry areas wherever a lot of factory workers are there, giving more number of point, or multiple terminal or multiple point at a time, working from a single point. That concept, that idea already clicked in by some banking. They are working in that line. So that is there, what you are telling.
Okay, but one another point I wanted to add with that. I'm talking about that is a construction workers, particularly I have seen they are working from morning to evening. Is there any provision to come in the end of the working hour? I mean, the 5 to 6 or 4 to 5, where the workers, construction workers, they can easily, when they are picking up, they can easily deposit or transfer their money. Is there any provision of such of thinking?
If it can be done actually, because normally suppose industry area, there is no bank branches are far away, or 2 kilometer or 3 kilometer. If 1 or 2 points are given there, and those points there is a good number of transaction happening, as you say, because up to 8 p.m. they can work. Suppose in afternoon or evening they can go, and so that these people can do the transaction. That can be done depending on the scope and potential. Some of the banks are some of the business correspondent there, the setting up some points also there, or the nearby CSP, they are going there also and providing the service. But what you are telling, that is correct also, because at particular time, if there is more number of point or the more number of terminal at a particular suppose near factory gate or near the campus, so that can be easily that can be done. But certainly wherever there is certain potential, because these business correspondent, they thrive only on the commission. If they do a particular transaction, they get some commission from the banks. In addition to the rural area commission, 2,000 or 3,000 rupees, whoever working in difficult sector, rural area, with some condition, that means they have to do 100 transaction or 200 transaction, or per day 10 transaction, like that. So that is there, that concept is there, and it can be done also, and that is some area it is also there. So still this is one of the thought what we are giving. So that also can be taken up by a number of this business correspondent of the banks also. It is being
Well,
taken care of, but
yeah.
wherever more number of there, they will certainly they can take care of it also. Yes.
Yeah, with your knowledge, what you gather, from your experience, could you tell us which state has a less number of, BCs, where it can be improved more?
Actually, more of if you will see even from Kargil to Kerala, any place or everywhere, depending on because Reserve Bank, government, Department of Financial Services, Government of India, they have come for last 2-3 years. Wherever that population is more than 2,000, there is no point. Or within kilometer, all panchayat and all villages in India with the from Government of India. These points has been open all over India with their mandate. So they are monitoring that in for last 3 years. So that these points are opened actually. What you are telling, all every panchayat, every villages are covered mostly. Even northeastern state where population is sparse or only 100 or 200 population is there in particular panchayat or
Yeah.
like that. And or some hillocks people are staying, viability the channel or the viability of that point is in question. Such cases also was being taken care of. But certainly whenever, although these points, what you are telling, that more number or less number, already this government has taken steps to cover all the villages of the panchayat under the business correspondent or the bank branches concept, financial provision of financial services, or the reach of the nearby villages, these points of the bank branches, that is there. So that is there, but still, as you say, in cities or the industry areas or the centers where there is more potential, as you say, as you are rightly saying, in the construction side, such a point, because in other time there may not be some transaction. So that scope is still there. But because in urban centers, since they only thrive on the commission, so the viability or the sustainability of the channel is in a big question. So that is why there is a lot of inhibition, because they cannot open where they can take a place or a table or chair in Bombay. It may cost 20,000 rupees rent, but they may not get 20,000 or 25,000. So that is the question.
Yeah.
But what you say that mostly now villages are covered. Governments are monitoring that in very systematic way. All the villages are covered or not, all the panchayats are covered or not. But still, as you know, where transaction number is more, suppose maximum average 40 to 60 transaction in CSP can do, average in India. Even bank branches, maximum 70 to 80 transaction these employees are doing. So even some point, if you see in Rajasthan, in some places 200, 300 transaction, they are doing with much difficulty, single point, single person. So such cases, certainly there must be, as you told, there is a more points or more number of terminals working from a single point. That has to be more, that has to be given a thought, and it has to be done in a big way by the banks.
But how about the pandemic time? How did they deal?
Pandemic time, it was the worst time with maintaining the social distancing and taking all the disinfection measures or the sites. And when people are, some of the people, they are suffering, and you'll see there were a lot of difficulties. But you'll see last year in June quarter, 50,000 crores was transferred by Government of India to all these ladies beneficiaries and other people, and mostly the responsibility or the duties fall on these people, business correspondent, their customer service point or bank mitras to pay this amount to the desired section or the beneficiary. And a lot of difficulties they are facing, because some cases also these people are died, but there is no such much insurance cover. but government have taken up, and we have also from our organization we have taken up with the banks. So IBA also requested the banks to at least cover these points during this pandemic time, so that if somebody died, at least their family members can get 10 lakhs rupees. Some of the bank also implemented that the mandate or the recommendation of the IBA. They have done that, but it was a very difficult time. But still, with a lot of fear, with a lot of courageous and the duty in their mind, they have reached to the intended class of people, poor people who are facing the difficulty for their daily needs, and they have provided a service with difficulty. Even somebody family member is sick, but still he has opened his point and he has provided service with lot of difficulty, with mask in the face. Even if you see some videos or if you find some photos, you'll see just they made some round and people are sitting in under some samiana on 6 meter or 8 meter or 10 meter distance. Another person is sitting. So a lot of difficulty, financial stress they have passed. They have spent a lot of money, and they have provided services. So their services during this pandemic time is laudable, and the hats up to them. They have risen to the occasion and close to the people who are poor people or the people who are in the lowest of the pyramid situation they're living.
Yeah. Have they received any kind of recognition, rewards, or kind of appreciation from the government?
Actually,
This
that
period?
is depending in banks, but some of the bank given little for disinfection monthly 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 rupees for their expenses to add this cleansing material or the mask and other thing or water. They have provided that, and because here and there that may be there some recognition there, but if from our organization, so we have prepared some video and we have given in FM saluting these people also, and even Prime Minister in some program and some his dialogue with public. So he has also lauded the efforts of the business correspondent, and even some message also Finance Minister has given lauding the efforts of these people. And banks also, maybe banks level somewhere maybe they have done here and there, but that is it is a certainly this is a thing they have to have been.
They did a very good job. They did very good.
Very good job. Certainly they have done a very good job.
Let's talk about your BCRC, that is Business Correspondence Resource Council. You are the MD and CEO. Tell us something that particular organization newly organized and how things are going on.
Yes, actually, thanks to you for raising a question on this front. BCRC, Business Correspondent Resource Council, because this we have formed last year. Just maybe we are touching 1 year in next month. We have formed this organization especially for our basic aim is three aims, three objective mottos. One is we will act as a independent think tank under FI space, and we'll see the interest of the business correspondent and the customer service point, and we'll innovate and we'll collaborate. So our organization was formed with this mandate as a Section 8 company, with not for profit is the motive. It is just like a NGO or a organization to reach to the poor people for their financial literacy or digital literacy. We will work in the sector, in the areas of research, training, handholding, strategy, collaboration, product development, innovation under FI space, and even also small loan areas under SME sphere also, educating people also, and we will work under there. Especially if you'll see last 1 year, because due to a lot of restriction in movement, although our office is in Delhi, we are a registered office in Delhi. Yeah. But we have taken, we have already covered about 13 training programs, and all the business correspondent, their officials, they are state head, district nodal officer, even some state CSP of some states, like Mizoram, Manipur, Meghalaya, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, and here also in North Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. And next one program is there for Himachal Pradesh. We have covered their CSP also. So around 1100 people, and we have covered under training or webinar training, online training, and we are giving guidelines of how to operate these points and what are the strategy for productivity, for sustainability, for viability, and what are the risks in this segment, what are the compliance issue from bank side, from RBI side. All these the factors we are putting in our training module, and 4 hours training we are given. And we are want to go as a institute of a repute under financial inclusion flag in our hand to drive and give some new schemes or way forward for the financial inclusion space in the country. That is our main motto, to contribute especially in the financial inclusion space for the benefit of the poor people or the benefit of the rural class people in financial for their financial security, for their welfare, and to promote also the micro finance or the small loans among these people. So that is our motto, to have a type of education setup or a training setup under our BCRC, some research setup under BCRC, and we want to collaborate also with different organization, maybe state government or department of different government of India. But there also we keep in our motto in that, from that angle, we want to grow and we want to contribute. But I am making very clear that profit is not our motive. When 65-70% of the people staying in the rural areas and their financial needs or services are met by the business correspondent or the customer service point, are the who are the very low earner, their commission may be for 5,000 or 10,000 rupees. To share their interest or give some inputs to government, Reserve Bank of India, writing to them also for different schemes. So that is also our motto. This organization.
You are taking their problems to the RBI. You are the go-between.
Yes. Even some letters we have written to the Department of Financial Services, or we have written to Reserve Bank of India. We have taken up with the Indian Banks Association the common issues in some regarding as COVID measures. So I was telling, and we are telling that as Corona warriors, they should have given this the tika, the vaccination, also to give them on priority basis. That also we have written. And if somebody died, also his family members should get that point, that we have written. And their insurance are giving some benefit during them time to these BCs or the CSPs also. That matter also we have written to government and RBI and Indian Bank Association. We are also some issues, we inputs also we are giving to them. Yes.
You have any plan to give suggestion to the ministry when the budget session will come? Something else, it will be fine.
Especially in FI space, that is our motto actually, because next level of financial inclusion we should think of. We are thinking to have a conclave for the way forward financial inclusion in the country, vis-a-vis what is happening in other countries like China or Brazil, Mexico, or Philippines. Other the active, those are financial inclusion very active. Certainly we want to play a role on this front, especially in FI space, to guiding under this segment to the various states. Business correspondents and this customer service point are having more number of products, especially insurance product, that penetration, small insurance, health insurance also, it has not come to through, although it has started, especially this health insurance or other small insurance, general insurance also, that also should rotate through this channel also, and even small that foreign remittance, other thing also it has to that we are having in mind.
Yes. What is your suggestion, message to the VCs and customer service points agents.
But one challenges as you are totally taking a view of the channel. One challenge that now mostly the compliance and the risk mitigation measures are falling on the BC. So they are the tax structure that they are paying on that also high tax structure that some remittance should be there, some benefit to this sector. Secondly, the viability of the channel BC channel.
Yeah.
Because the number of products banks are day in and day out are coming with this channel, but some are very suppose you give me a budget, I do that, I will get some amount. But since I'm not, these people are not employed, they are just as agents or sub agents. So
Yeah.
if they will do some transaction, they will get commission. But bad times or sometimes, suppose these COVID times, their commission has impacted. Even some branch, because there is no such policy or there is no such regulation. What the type of transaction up to what commission it will give to these people. So people
right,
are revising at very this in a very downtrend or not to the benefit of this segment. So the viability and sustainability has to be looked into. There must be some regulator type from RBI side or any other or organization with various especially the viability and sustainability has to be looked into of this channel.
Yeah. We are running out the time, and thank you so very much, Mr. Tripathi. We are very much pleased to talk to you. See you in the next episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you.